What's up, y'all? Spoozy, breezy, never easy. Always cheesy. Got hoods of Thor, so really sleazy. Type shit. But anyway, got my profile here. And, I haven't done one for the month of November yet, so I usually do a deck profile for Dragunities once a month, and that's what it is. You guys are going to think that this build is fucking crazy and it's not going to work, but I'm trying to tell you that it works very, very well and is very, very consistent. And I'm gonna start off with the monsters because this is where it starts out and it starts to get a little hectic and crazy. So it's all still pretty standard shit, but I got a bunch of text in here. One, Black Wings Adversity Elite. You guys know how how detrimental he is and how many derpy plays you can do with him with the deck. So I'm not going to explain him because you guys already know from my previous videos on how good he is and all different things that you could do with him. 3 Ducks, 1 Legionnaire, 2 Mistleton, and this is where it starts to get crazy. It's like, oh no, you guys are going to be like, oh no, he's an idiot. I run 2 Phalanx. I'm going to tell you why I run 2 Phalanx. I don't really need, I feel like in the meta on how it is now, I feel like I don't need 3 anymore. 2 is efficient, and I don't really want to draw it. I'd rather just search it out to send it to the graveyard. And there's so many different ways to search it, to add it to my hand, or to send it to the graveyard. 1 Ackles and 1 Dragunity Dark Spear. 1 Fabled Cerberus, and 1 Mist Valley Baby Rock. I never really thought or knew how consistent and how much that this helps out your deck. And with the thin ability with him get special summoning him to the field is very, very easy, and it's actually pretty cool when you use him with Dragunity Nightgate Dirge's effect. 1 Red MD and 2 Effect Veiler. That's it for the monsters. The monsters, I do believe it's 16. On for the spells, they got pretty standard. 3 Dragon Ravine, 3 Terraforming, 2 Cards of Constance, and 1 Foolish Burial. This is basically the Dragunity's engine for the spells. Spell-wise, I think it's pretty consistent. Foolish Burial, you have so many targets. You got the Phalanx, you got the Ackles, you got the I lost my targets. The Black Wings Adversity Elite. You can Foolish Burial. You can even go ahead and Foolish Burial your Red MD if you have Monster Reborn in your hand. Make a good play like that. 2 MST, 1 Heavy, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Pot, and 1 Quill Pentaguldos. And for the traps, I got 2 D Prison. D Prison is a real good card, and actually now I have to get me another one of these to because I want the hollow versions, but I was only able to pick up this one, and I had the common laying around somewhere, so it was real stupid. But D Prison's a real good card, and I think it meets the meta, and it helps. And at my regional in Madison, when I went up against Sheehan, I had both of these set. Well, I set both of them just because Sheehan attacked. I had to activate both of them to get Sheehan off the field. 2 Compulsory. What the fuck is this card called? Compulsory Evacuation Device. I don't know why. I'm kind of illiterate. I can't read. 2 Chains. And obviously the Solemn Brigade, Solemn Judgment, and 2 Solemn Warnings. I'm going to get the Secret because the Secret looks really very cool. I really kind of have been skeptical of running Solemn Judgment, but it comes in handy. It really, really does. If you use this card at good times instead. Okay, you might draw it, but you don't necessarily, because you drew it, you have to set it that turn. Could wait. And for the extra deck, got 1 TG Hyper Librarian, 3 Valdrianas, and 1 Dragunity Night Gators. I've been thinking about upping the count to maybe 2 with him, but I just don't know where I want to put it at for space wise. 1 Dragunity Night Trident. I think this card is devastating for the format, and I think it really takes care of my XYZ problem that I've been having, especially with, Shockmasters, Utopias, the Sheins, and, shit like that. And it also allows me to see what my opponent is possibly playing. For 8s, 1 Stardust, 1 Colossal Fighter, 1 Scrap Dragon. This is all the 8s I feel that you need. You don't really need Thought Ruler. I mean, you could use him even though, to get some back your life points, but I just don't run it. 1 Trident Dragon, and that's it for the synchros. For XYZs, I got Maestro, Queen Dragoon. I'm thinking about taking Queen Dragoon out and putting in my cannon, what the fuck is that thing called? The rank 10, the Gustav Max card, the rail cannon Gustav. They changed the name for it. But Utopia, Heritage Dragon King of Tom, and 1 Photon Strike Bouncer. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a side deck that I have made, because I'm actually going to my locals tomorrow, and this is what I have. Nobleman Crossout, mostly because of Gravekeepers, and you could also use this against Gurgia, but I don't really plan on it. 1 Royal Decree. I think I might put this back at 2. But I just don't know what I need or want to take out. 2 Imperial Iron Walls. 2 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. I'm going to take these out and put them as soul drains. That's what these really are supposed to be, soul drains. 1 Battle Fader and 2 Max C. Now, the only reason why I have Battle Fader is to stop the OTKs, and it kind of gives me something, for me to draw into when I play Max C. Because it's like, in running Dragunities, there's really no point to, have Max C if you really don't have nothing to draw into, if you're not running stuff like Gores and Tragodia. You know what I mean? So, because really, what could you possibly hope to draw for if your opponent's says, fuck it, I'm going to go and try to OTK you? What could you really draw that is going to help you? You know what I mean? In Battle Fader, I don't know, I just been a real big fan of Battle Fader. I don't know, it's another one of my favorite cards. Puppet Plant for Sam's. He puts in work, especially for Shein. 2 Cyber Dragons and Chimera Tech Fortress. This is basically a side deck. Let me guys know what you guys think and what you guys think I should take out or put in for the other Royal Decree, because I feel like you need to run Royal Decree with all the macro rabbits running around and all the D-fishers running around, and all the unnecessary shit that's running around. Alright, but that was my deck profile. Oh yeah, and I need someone to draw me a really, really good Dragunity playmat mixed with Heretic Dragons, you know what I mean? I want to mix that in with, some of the cards in my deck I want actually to be drawn on this mat, and some of the cards in my extra deck I want to draw on this mat. I think I'm going to pay big dollars for it. I think I'd pay someone $100 who's real good at drawing. I mean, hey, if I have to mail you this mat, and you know what I mean, you do what you need to do and you send it back, I mean, I will really pay you. I will pay you $100 or more, or however much it's going to take. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll let you guys know about what happened tomorrow with this deck, because this is a deck I'm going to use.